The upcoming Olympic Games in Paris have been the subject of much excitement and anticipation. However, a recent development has sparked controversy as it has been revealed that the U.S. Olympic and other teams plan to bring their own AC units to Paris, potentially undercutting the city's environmental plan. This decision has raised concerns about the impact on the environment and the city's efforts to promote sustainability during the event. The U.S. Olympic team is one of a handful that will supply air conditioners for their athletes at the Paris Games in a move that undercuts organizers' plans to cut carbon emissions. U.S. Olympic and Paralympic CEO Sarah Hirshland said Friday that while the U.S. team appreciates efforts aimed at sustainability, the federation would be supplying AC units for what is typically the largest contingent of athletes at the Summer Games. As you can imagine, this is a period of time in which consistency and predictability is critical for Team USA's performance, Hirshland said. In our conversations with athletes, this was a very high priority and something that the athletes felt was a critical component in their performance capability. The U.S. Olympic team is planning to supply air conditioners for their athletes at the Paris Games. The Washington Post reported earlier this month that Germany, Australia, Italy, Canada, and Britain were among the other countries with plans to bring air conditioners to France. Olympic organizers have touted plans to cool rooms in the Athletes' Village, which will house more than 15,000 Olympians and sports officials over the course of the Games, using a system of cooling pipes underneath the floors. The average high in Paris on August 1 is 79 degrees Fahrenheit. The objective is to keep the rooms between 73 to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. The rooms will also be equipped with fans. The living room of the Olympic Village in St. Denis, north of Paris. Germany, Australia, Italy, Canada, and Britain were among the other countries with plans to bring air conditioners to France. I want the Paris Games to be exemplary from an environmental point of view, Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo has said about the plans for the Olympics. The decision of the U.S. Olympic and other teams to import personal AC units has ignited a worldwide conversation on the ethical obligations of nations to respect and uphold the environmental standards set by Olympic hosts. This global dialogue has propelled various stakeholders into action, seeking both to address the immediate concerns and to forestall similar challenges in future events. Proposals have ranged from the implementation of stricter sustainability criteria for participating teams to the exploration of greener, more energy-efficient cooling technologies that could be shared or rented during the Games. Suggestions have also been made to enhance international cooperation in pre-event planning stages, ensuring that all teams' needs are met in environmentally responsible ways. The U.S. Olympic team is one of a handful that will supply air conditioners for their athletes at the Paris Games in a move that undercuts organizers' plans to cut carbon emissions. I want the Paris Games to be exemplary from an environmental point of view, Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo has said about the plans for the Olympics. This approach will not only mitigate the environmental impact but also reinforce the spirit of unity and shared purpose that the Olympics aim to embody. Moreover, this incident has highlighted the imperative for clear, enforceable guidelines that align with the host city's ecological goals, ensuring that the legacy of the Olympics is one of innovation and sustainability as much as in sports. According to the International Energy Agency, fewer than 1 in 10 households in Europe has air conditioning, and the numbers in Paris are lower than that. The study said that of the 1.6 billion AC units in use across the globe in 2016, more than half were in China, 570 million, and the United States, 375 million. The entire European Union had around 100 million. The objective is to keep the rooms between 73 to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. I want the Paris Games to be exemplary from an environmental point of view, Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo has said about the plans for the Olympics. The Olympics mark the most important stop on the athletic careers of the 10,500-plus athletes who will descend on Paris, which has led some high-profile countries to undercut environmental efforts for the sake of comfort. It's a high-performance environment, Australian Olympic Committee spokesman Strath Gordon explained to the Washington Post. Please like and subscribe our channel for more updates.